Hello, 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 and welcome. I am here again, Miss Peaches, the child care extraordinaire, if you will, the child care guru. I have Jade here, and today I am going to be giving you not necessarily potty training tips, but these are bathroom etiquette for toddlers, okay? And hey, if you like the content that I offer to you, there are many other videos and tips and parent tips and activities on this channel. So if you like the content that I'm bringing to you and you want more, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. I'd appreciate it. And you'll appreciate it too. So let's just get right into it. Listen, going to the bathroom is a major, major milestone for your children. And it's something that you get excited about, you know, for many different reasons. It's something that your children get excited about for many different reasons. You know, this is definitely another milestone in their life, and that collectively as a team, you know, it's taken a lot to get to this point. So now that we're here, there's certain things that also go along with the potty training that we're going to get into. I'm going to give you 4 tips about toddler potty training etiquette, bathroom etiquette for the toddlers. Tip number 1. Can your baby, and this is when you're ready to send the baby to the bathroom by themselves, can your baby reach the light? The bathroom can be a scary place. So in order for your baby to be able to transition and enter into this stage, a part of good potty training, or complete potty training, is making sure that at least our little ones can at least reach the light. Once again, different bathrooms, different places, you know, especially when you're at someone's house or different things like that, and your baby has to go to the bathroom, they're ready to go, but this is a new scary place. And so imagining entering that place in the dark. So a good key is to make sure that your child is big enough to reach any, like, almost master the skill of, but it's just about height. But their little arms being able to reach the light switch. So that's a good key, right? That's a good key. Who wants to go into a scary, dark place? It's all scary and dark and it's the bathroom. Tip number 2 is their aim. Girls do leave little messes and stuff too, you know. So another tip about complete potty training is to make sure that the aim situation is good. And a lot of times, you know, us older people here, these are just tips that we just wasn't learned, but now these are things that we can just teach our children. Once again, little girls, even though they sit down, which is different from the boys who stand up, aim is super important, because what happens with little girls is they slide off the toilet. So sometimes there's a little mess behind. So we want to teach our children we want to tell the boys to lift up the toilet. And we also want to tell the girls to turn around and make sure that the seat is clean for the next person. Okay? Just another fun tip. Tip number 3. Are you still dressing your baby in onesies, but they're fully potty trained? Are you potty training them? As adults, we don't want to have to deal with the onesie situation in the bathroom. So you have to think about that in aspect of your child. So number 1, the clothing arrangements, overalls and onesies and all of these jumpers and stuff are like one pieces. If you're potty training, or if your child is you're saying fully potty trained, you got to think about, are these articles of clothing that they can put on and take off all by themselves. Some classrooms and daycares and even schools, some schools won't even accept your child if they're not fully potty trained. And fully potty trained isn't, they need all this assistance. They need all this assistance, especially with their clothes. So that's where the parent come in. You want to make sure if you're saying fully potty trained, that they have on a t-shirt. The onesies are super cute. They're great for like undershirts and stuff like that. But maybe we want to leave it unsnapped and tuck it in their pants, or just do away with the onesies and the jumpers and all of that stuff altogether until they're big enough where they have mastered the skill of dressing and undressing themselves all together. Okay? Tip number 4, the most important tip, I guess, given the situation of the country right now, we want to wash our hands after every bathroom trip. And that's something that we just say to our kids here and there. But the main thing is your child even even accessible enough to reach up there, and do they understand the soap situation? Both sides of their hands need to be washed. Definitely the fingertips, and I have a little song that I sang with my children for the fingertips. But this is the proper way to wash your hands. You want to wash your hands. This is also another good time for you to sing the ABCs to them, or teach them a lesson, or a quick, color activity, or whatever your child may be learning or trying to learn at this time. But washing the hands is super important, not only because they just touched all this stuff, right? They just touched the light, they just touched the toilet, they got to put their clothes back on. So washing their hands is super important, and it's super important because we definitely want to keep all of our kids safe. Children do have a habit, and I wouldn't say a bad habit, but it's a learning habit of picking things up and put it in their mouth. And if we're not teaching our kids to wash our hands, then we just want to make sure that we keep everybody safe, and even the people around us. So that's another way to keep germs down in a child care setting, or if you're dealing with multiple children, or even multiple family members in your house. Okay, thank you so much again. If you enjoyed the content that I'm giving to you, hey, hit subscribe, so that way you get the videos first. You'll have all the parent updates, you'll have all the children activities, and Miss Peaches is always here for you. So leave a comment if you have any comments or concerns or anything. I'm here for you. Once again, bathroom etiquette for your toddler. Can they reach the light bulb? That's super important. Tip number 2 is aim. Let's keep in mind that our little girls, our little princesses, they can possibly leave behind a mess too. So it's super important for the boys to aim, and then it's super important for the girls to kind of practice their etiquette as far as maybe getting up or even sitting down on the toilet. Tip number 3 was, are you properly dressing your child? Are you properly dressing your child for the whole bathroom situation? We want to stay away from onesies, and we definitely want to stay from away from the whole jumper, the one piece jumper. And 4th is hand washing. Hand washing now is super essential, but that's definitely something that your child should be learning in their child care program. Here you go, babe. Stay on the line. See, stay on the line. It's something that they definitely should be learning in their child care program. But even at home, now that we're spending a lot more time with our children, we definitely want to make sure that hand washing is a great habit that they just pick up in their natural life, normal life. Thank you guys for watching. Those are the bathroom tips. Any questions or concerns, go ahead and leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm Miss Peaches. Thank you so much for your time. I am the child care extraordinaire. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. Thank you guys so much for watching.